Interceptor is a passing game in which you're going to take your team or your group and you're going to put them in pairs or maybe a group of 3 or all groups of 3 if you have an odd number, however you want. But I think partners works best. If you need to make a couple groups of 3, then just do that. And then each group will have a ball, and you're going to define an area of the field. So give them some sort of space. It could be within a restraining box, within half the field, within the whole field, depending on the size of your group. I like to keep the space a little bit smaller just so that it's going to force a little more action and give the kids more playmaking opportunities. So the way the game sets up is each pair is going to start passing the ball, or small group of 3, whatever it is. They're going to start passing the ball back and forth with each other and just moving around whatever that defined space is. And the rule is they have a 2-second rule to move the ball. So they have to be moving the ball fairly quickly to each other within 2 or roughly 3 seconds. Every time they pass, however, as soon as they pass it to their partner, they're immediately going to go try to pick off or knock down a different group's ball. Or if you want to, you can even allow them to check each other and check sticks. Whatever, you can play it kind of however you want. So the deal is they pass and then immediately move and try to knock down someone else's ball. So really their 2 objectives are to complete passes within their group and then steal balls from the other group. If they knock down or pick off a pass, I usually just have them kind of like drop the ball or roll it just away a little bit, and the other group has to run and pick it up and rejoin the game. But they don't play defense for very long. They have to keep the ball moving within their group. So the main reason I invented a game like this was really just noticing that kids, a lot of times when they pass in games, they tend to stand still and just watch the ball when they could be cutting and moving and staying in the play. So I thought this was a game to hopefully encourage them to get used to every time they pass to then go move on and do something else instead of just stand there and watch the ball. So, and then you can also do it eliminator style, in which case as soon as a team loses their ball, they're out, and you can kind of play it down to one group wins, and I like to do that as well. So the game's called Interceptor. Like I said, it's a real fun warm-up game. I like it better because there's anticipation, communication within the group. Spatial awareness is very important in a game like this. Not just seeing what's in front of you, but understanding what's around all sides of you, which I think is a very important games concept. And then obviously just a lot of passing and catching and reps under pressure. So I like these types of games a little bit better than just your standard undefended pattern passing drills like line drills or 3-man weave or meatloaf or some of those things. So a game like this is going to contain a lot more what I think is realistic game-like stick work. So it's interceptor passing. It's a lot of fun, and hopefully you give it a try.
Make the pass every 2 seconds. After you pass, try to pick one off real quick. You guys communicating?